sisters, once again, welcome to my vlog, The Real Talk with Ilga. I am so excited because obviously I've got so much questions and so much story to tell you. So I've got a little something up my sleeve where I am going to let my husband join me in this vlog. So I present to you Claasen. Welcome, babe. Welcome. Welcome to The Real Talk with your wife.
Thank you. Hi there. So I'm Claasen. If you don't know, you can follow us on the Claasen family vlog as well, right? To get more in depth as to who I am and who that is.
Me.
Who she is. Right? Let's start the conversation. What do you want to know?
So I have gathered some questions about how you're gonna need to tell me about how we met. So this is our love story. So for those out there who don't know us, we need to inform them more about ourselves, about you and about me. So I've cropped a few questions about our love story. So these questions I'm gonna ask him, and then obviously I'm gonna fall part of it. So we're gonna have to answer each other's questions, right? So question 1, how we met. So obviously you go ahead. How we met.
So how we met, it's a funny story though, because it's been 6 to 7 years ago and it's through my mom. So she was working with my mother, and through conversations
Together.
they were working together.
Yes.
Through conversations, they then introduced myself to. So from there, she then met me, and then the spark just went. Love at last sight.
What spark?
However, my mom always speaks about me at work. As far as I know, hopefully it's good stuff, not too much bad stuff. But yes. That's basically how we met. So we actually, for the first time I met her, is when she was coming from work. Her mom was off that specific day, and I was standing by our front gate, just standing, basically looking at the sky, watching the people in the area walking down the road, greeting everyone, speaking to whoever. And then she ends up walking past and then comes into our premises and speaks to my mom. That's our first official meetup. Right? If you want to add something else, you can do so.
How come I don't remember that?
Yeah, she won't remember that. She only remembers.
People, it's been about how many years back?
I don't know, like 6, 7 years.
6, 7 years from now? No, it's more. More than that. 6, 7 years, yes. We went back. So obviously, yes, he's right. I have worked with his mother. We work in the same department. So I think what I can remember of then was when mommy, actually we are married, so we are married couple, so I can say mommy. So my mom, I think it was a day where it was our day off then. So mommy said, okay, fine, we can come here. So it was myself, it was Ronique, and it was me. Then obviously mommy introduced us to you, this is son, and obviously my husband's got 2 brothers, so obviously I met them also as well. And I think that's the first time we met, right? And then as time went on, obviously, what is that? We had Mixer, remember we had Mixer? We never had WhatsApp back then.
Yes,
it was Mixer where we
had
our
Mixer used
communication.
To be the thing back then. So it's free, my bro. However, you can check, you can search for people on I don't know if her name was Sweet Lips on Mixer or whatsoever, or what's it, Baby Licious, one of those
Bubbles or something,
or Bubbles or whatsoever. Like so we used to chat and Mixer, and she didn't own a phone by then. She didn't own a phone by then. She was using her mom's phone to speak to me. Can you believe it?
So obviously that's how I met this young man.
Yeah.
Young man.
I'm very young.
and 31st years old. I
Pensioner.
don't know why. So, first question. Second question, sorry. What were your first impressions about me? So, I'll start first. Obviously, first impressions of my husband was... Should I tell them?
No.
Okay. The truth is, I have been eyeing him for quite some time. I remember my daughter, Shadai. That time she was really tiny. She went to school. No, creche. Back then she went to creche, I remember. And then how did our relationship go about when she was at creche? I was working, and obviously you were walking up and down in the street, going to the shops, and I would always used to stand at my front gate and watch him just walk by randomly. So I would always, I won't say I was a stalker, but I was definitely eyeing him. I had a crush on him. I don't know if you can
I think
relate.
the perfect word for that.
Not true.
Simply called
No.
Barbie.
No. No, I was not.
She was
I
Barbie.
just had a crush on him, obviously. I won't lie to you, I had a crush on him, so obviously there's where the feelings started and everything, but I didn't have that much courage to approach him, to tell him how I feel, you know. When you're young, that time when you're young and you got so much in your head, and it's just school, obviously, and I was working, but obviously he was on school. I remember it was matric and I was working, so obviously it's not that. So as a young woman, I obviously, like he said, I did not have a phone. I used my mom's phone when I had to communicate with him. So it was like, please call me. It was missed calls and stuff like that, just to let me know, listen, I'm online, please come on, da da da. Our conversations used to last up till entire night. Entire night conversations, and you know, there's where I picked up, okay, the vibe is good, it's going nice, you know. So what were my first impressions about him? Well, my first impressions about him was, I liked the way he dressed, obviously. He kept himself well together, you know, stuff like that. Very handsome, very sexy, obviously, very, very sexy. He's a sexy guy. So, yes. So, your impressions about me?
My impressions is simple. When I saw her the first time, it pops up. As I said previously, she's working. I'm at high school. my last year.
Hardworking mom.
And then Shadai also. Then she come running down the road. So the first time I saw her, my impressions was, okay, I've never seen you before. But let's speak. That's when we spoke on mixing him. And once I started speaking, I realized all the things that makes her tick as well. When it comes to
Makes me think.
high levels and it comes to low levels. For example, eating chocolate.
Yes.
So eating chocolate is simple. When you eat chocolate, you start knocking on the door, people. But okay, she only likes knocking on the door. She likes knocking on the door, yeah, past 12 o'clock. You remember the time when E.T. used to play that? SMS, like, ooh. Up on to 3, 13, 4. That's the years after 12, make the TV soft. Yes, that's the time. But yes, the first impressions of me seeing
But does
her,
chocolate still make me hyper? Does
I
chocolate
must-
still give
what
me-
I must do is, I must buy
I love chocolate, guys. Guys, seriously, I just love
I must
chocolate.
buy a bag of Oreos. I must buy munchies as in chips at night. I must buy
Why
2
are you
liter
going to
cool
tell
drink.
him that? Don't tell him that.
Only then. But okay. It's inside information, eh?
The girl's gotta have her goodies, her snacks before bedtime.
And to answer your question, when I saw her the first time,
Yes.
she
First
was
impressions. What's that?
KFC.
Finger licking good.
Yeah. Next question.
Next question. So, what were our main methods of communication back then?
Mix it.
Okay, he said mix it. Usually we used to call each other also, if I'm not mistaken, back then.
Yeah.
Calls.
When she has airtime.
Only when I had airtime, yes.
When
No
I have airtime
lies.
also.
And also there were times where we would call each other or text one another. Then I would say, are you at home? Can I come over? It's be a few minutes or so. Am I right?
Yeah.
So that was our form of communication. I remember. I'm gonna tell them. I remember that the time that we had when we met wasn't at your mom's place. It was.
It was here. It was inside.
Where's here?
In the dining room down here inside.
Wasn't it on the feet?
No. The first kiss was on the Paradise Park kiss here in Kingston.
Was that the first one?
No, the first kiss was in the dining room here by us. The second
The
one
second
was in
one
the park.
was. I don't know what happened there, but yeah. When you're young and you're dumb and you.
All
you
I
do
smelled was watermelon chappies. If you know chappies, you're from Cape Town, obviously you'll know exactly what it is. So yes, that's all I smelled.
A girl's gotta have fresh breath.
Chappies.
Third question. Chappies bubblegum. Third question. How did you know things were getting serious in the relationship?
I didn't know.
How come you didn't know?
I didn't know.
No, that's
Our relationship took a turn. It
a
wasn't
huge turn.
normal. So during that time we dated, yes, social media dating. And then
for a couple of months.
not even a couple of months, like for 2 weeks, and I broke up with her. And then
Why you broke up? Tell me why.
when I was done with high school, I then told her, look, or before I was done with high school, I told her, look, let me focus on my studies or quickly, and then after when I'm done and I'm working, I have nice money, then we can sort each other out, or I can sort you out.
Because obviously I was working back then and you were in the
Also, I then promised that I'll get married to her. Back then, when I was in, I don't know, like grade 12, standard 10, right?
Sorry, which I did not take him serious, obviously. I don't know
Yes,
why.
she didn't take me serious. I don't know why. Exactly. And then, that exact same year, when we broke up, I was in dating someone else. My son's mom, we had a child together, and then. So yes, I said to her when I was in my last year high school that we're gonna get married. She didn't take note of me. So I started working, haven't dated her for 5-6 years after that. And then conveniently I saw her on my way to work. Early morning.
Oh, you're speaking about the shopping in the
I
morning.
got to buy the shop, and guess what? My heart was pounding like a lot. I think I had a heart attack back then. And so, I made contact with her via Facebook Messenger. She lives a few houses
Did
away.
I have my phone back then? I can't remember.
Yeah,
Yes, I had a phone. I
she
had a
had
phone,
a
but we
phone,
lost
yes.
contact. The only time we would have communication was Facebook, but you were never on Facebook. I don't know where was he back then. He just disappeared from the face of the earth. He disappeared and no communication for that few 4 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the kiss itself was very juicy. For the watermelon, yeah, very juicy.
For your first kiss.
Yes.
First kiss. Everything I said, so I'm not going to speak about that. First impressions? Am I right? First impressions. No, how we realized we got serious. How the relationship got serious.
Yeah.
So, number 5. What is the one trait you value most about me?
She can make food.
Obviously, well taught by my mom.
Yeah. And not only
And I
about,
can bake also,
not
guys.
only
I
about
can
the
bake.
looks. You know when they say about the looks, if you have the looks, chance of you making food in the house is very slim. But can you believe it? She has the looks and she
So
can
where have you noticed I can cook, I can bake, I can serve, I can.
The second time we started dating, right?
You picked
I picked up because then I was invited for supper almost
By
every night.
my mom's place, obviously.
I was invited for supper almost every night. And then from there I realized, okay, fine.
You couldn't exist, guys.
Yeah.
Tempting, eh?
Yeah.
Food.
Tempting.
What do they always say about the guy's belly?
I think they place mood in them, man. What do you think?
I'll
They
tell
put
him
some
about
mood
my
in
coffees.
them.
Tell him about my coffees.
Yeah, very sweet. Too sweet, I had to.
But you enjoyed my
I was a bit
coffees, obviously,
skeptical
every
of
night.
it. Yeah, it was nice.
You would drink how much a day? Cups of coffee?
At work, I'll
At
drink
work.
like 6 to 8 cups, and then back home, I'll drink
Jeez.
like 2 cups at her place and 2 cups at my place before I go sleep as well. So that's in total 12 cups for the entire day, caffeine.
So at work, I would have about two cups. But okay, obviously, I was doing Herbalife and I was gymming and I was all on the healthy vibe. So obviously, you're the one that introduced me to drinking coffee so much. So
Yeah, I'm a
he's
coffee
the one.
co.
Coffee head.
Coffee co.
So that one is, what is the one trait you value most about me? Number 6. How would you describe me in 3 words?
Pensioner, mooi, slaanable.
Are you being serious right now? I'm not gonna comment on that. But obviously, what is the one? How would you describe? How would you describe me in 3 words? Well, with him, I would describe him as, I won't say patient because I'm the patient one. Hardworking is one, and then obviously trustworthy. Can trust him, and lovable.
Serious.
Yes,
She actually loves me.
I love you.
Sentimental.
Okay, number 7. What do you love about me?
As I said previously, she can make food.
That's what you love about me.
Yes.
Because I can make food.
Obviously.
Isn't there anything else that you love about me?
Yeah, it's not
Besides
more
just-
important. The thing is, food is much more important.
Because it can fill his belly.
Because when food comes, love comes.
Did you show them how
Love
your
comes.
belly looks?
I don't have a belly. She believes I have a belly.
Goofy like
I
a...
don't have a goofy. You can look in my face
He's
right
becoming
now. You can see I'm not
chubby. He's becoming...
fat. Look here, is this chubby? It's not chubby.
Yes.
Look here. No. Look here, she's struggling to grip my skin, my cheeks.
So
But
food.
it's- yeah.
Number 7, what do you love about me? What do I love about my husband?
I have nice eyes.
Like I said, one of his traits is that he's hardworking. I love that about you. He's hardworking. You know, there are times where I don't feel like doing anything, then he would, encourage me, do this. He will push me. I won't say, there are times where he puts a lot of pressure on me,
I will
but
druk
I
him
love
away.
that.
I love
it because it makes me much more stronger. I'm just not there in my own corner and just
Come to
crying
think
there.
of it, she's saying that she has patience.
I
That's
do.
nonsense.
Do have patience.
I would tell her, look here, I'm gonna take you out tonight. I leave the office at 4:30. I get home by 5 o'clock. I would text her to get home by 5 o'clock. I would text her 3 o'clock, look here, when you get home, make sure to get dressed. I'm gonna take you out tonight. When I get home, she's still busy getting done. And that's already almost here, close to 6, 6, 7 o'clock tonight. And I'm waiting. I had like 2 or 3 cups of coffee. Still waiting, so I need to be professional.
Definitely. So I would give you credit for that. So obviously, yes, he needs to be patient. That's only the time when we were dating. But now obviously it's different because we are married now.
It's even worse now.
Because he doesn't have any patience now.
It's even worse now.
He's always just, get done.
Yeah,
Time.
I'm dressing now.
Or I remember that time we had to go to church service. I was so busy dressing. Didn't know what to wear. I still needed to do my makeup. I needed to do my hair. And then he just disappeared without saying anything.
Yes, I left her.
And he's gone.
Luckily our church is just down the road, so she can always just take a nice exercise session. Do then back home.
Whatever. So, number 8. What makes our relationship work? So, what makes our relationship work? Okay, I won't be speaking specifically about how we met because this is now in the now. Not back then, but in the now. So how, not what makes our relationship work, not how, but what makes our relationship today work as a married couple.
So firstly, you have to compromise, right? Secondly, you must communicate. And thirdly, you must have a lot of
Both.
must have a lot of patience basically, because a woman, my word, if she could dress, for example, right?
Why do you always have to put me in?
You are washing.
Spot.
Let's say
This is my channel and he's putting me in the spot, eh guys?
It's now. Let's say it's 8 o'clock now, right? Perhaps I'm gonna go wash now. 2 hours later, still waiting. She's still washing. Half an hour later, after the 2 hours, 2.5 hours later, she's only getting dressed.
What she does in the bathroom, we never know.
Okay, no, it's fine. I'm not gonna say that. I think that, DJ, I think she's a DJ in the part as well. I think she DJs also, but I don't know. Let's see.
I do the whole facial, the scrub, the everything. So obviously there is times where I just take time for myself and I meditate.
Every night.
Meditation is good. You need to love yourself, love your body, be confident. Whether just be having a ball of a time, singing in the shower. Lovely. Yes. Not sipping a cup of coffee or having anything in the bathroom. But yes. Just having you time. Am I right?
If only I could do that. Me, 2-minute noodle.
Quick.
Get in, get out. Don't waste
Quick.
time. Wash you, get out. Gone.
Lotion yourself. And
Less than 10 minutes, I'm done. 2.5 hours.
now I exfoliate, I cleanse, I, deep clean and all of that. Yeah. Next question is number 9. How do we cope with everyday life activities?
Take it as it comes. We take it as it comes.
So he takes it as it comes. Obviously with me, we are a married couple now, so obviously when I was single, my life revolved just around myself, my parents, my daughter. Now that he stepped into my life, it's totally different. So my everyday life activities that I cope with is totally different because we are
black and white.
So we are living together. We're married, so we're living together. So we have 3 kids. So obviously, guys, it's hectic. I won't lie to you, it's hectic. I took on that ball, guys. I said yes for all of it.
3 children.
And with all of it comes
a load of money.
a lot of money.
So you need at least 10k per child, my bro. At least 10k per child for you to be average. That's besides us.
So a lot of happiness comes with it, a lot of joy comes with it. So I would say our journey. Okay, we are married for a year and 4 months, going into 5 months.
Yeah, we're around 3 years.
So obviously we are still adapting to certain things as a married couple. We are still in that honeymoon phase. Yes, you are right. We're still in the honeymoon phase. So obviously every day is not the same. Every day is not the same. He would definitely be that grumpy kind of guy. He would irritate me most of the time, but
not the morning person. She'll be like, hello, baby. Like, what?
But I love him anyway. He knows that.
The angry face, early morning.
And then he decides last night to go on over chips.
Yes. So if you leave it 2 packets of chips, as expensive chips, I'll put a picture up for you as well. As expensive chips.
He cries over
2 packets of chips. I've been hibernating that chips for exactly a few days now. And each night I must have a routine. Go to the shop, buy chips, buy bread, buy cold drink, buy 4 packets of noodles and there
He loves noodles.
munchies for the night.
But then I decided the next day on clean. I think I wasn't sprinkling. I was just cleaning up, and then I took your chips and I put it in the pantry. I just totally did not know. I thought it was my chips. I'm sorry, but it was mine. In the pantry, then obviously I told my daughter, you can take. And he was upset about that when he asked me last night. I told him, check in the pantry.
There's nothing.
Like when we had our marriage counseling, the pastor spoke about having a deep relationship with God first, personally, before entering into the next foundation or the next relationship with a partner. So see to it that you always have faith, obviously, for a stable relationship. Faith, I think there's a lot of things that comes into it. Am I right? Perspective where people have of each other, whether it be faith, having confidence, respect, like you said. The respect goes a long way. Obviously, there are people who tend to make mistakes in a relationship, but we do learn from them. But not all the time, guys, please, man.
So our counselor always says togetherness. So if togetherness is the good word for you to use, people, remember togetherness means you're gonna be sitting on the pot together, you're gonna be showering.
No!
She was sitting on the pot and I'll be showering. I'll be brushing my teeth while she be showering. Or we'll be having a conversation with each other in the toilet together. Right? Or togetherness could mean you put the toothpaste on my toothbrush.
No.
I brush your teeth.
No. I wash myself, you dry my
What's mine is mine, what's yours is yours.
50-50.
But now, what's hers is mine and mine's hers.
So like a 50-50.
So I own the socks, she's wearing half of it. The toothpaste, the brush. The
But
shoes,
babe, you know I
the
wear your socks anyway.
Straight stuff here.
One thing before I end the vlog.
My lotion's dying.
Don't tell me what I use your lotion for. Don't tell me. One thing before I end the vlog. So, we've got a bed. And obviously Leah, 8-month-old baby sleeps with us. So obviously sleeps in between us. And I've got my side of the bed where I'm laying just like this, and then Leah in the middle, and then my hubby at the side.
Yeah.
So whenever I get cold and I don't have, I do wear my socks, I would just move my feet alongside to him.
Cold feet.
And then I would be laying like this with his feet. Nice and cozy, guys. Very nice and cozy.
Very cold feet.
So thanks a lot, guys.